In question 18, we have a pool being filled with some water at a constant rate of water flowing into the pool. So if we take a look at A, there's two situations going to happen here. So as we fill up the pool, there's going to be this boundary line. Okay, so I'm just going to draw that boundary line. This boundary line here is going to transition from filling the the height going up quicker to, because there's a larger volume to fill for the same height in the red, it's going to start slowing up slower, filling up slower. And it's going to be an abrupt change. So when we graph this, it's going to look like this. So this is what my graph is going to look like. So it's going to be the water level is my dependent variable, time is my independent variable. And for the blue part, we're just going to fill up at a certain rate. Okay, so if we take a look at this, it's filling up at a certain rate. And as we change to fill up the blue part, it's going to slow down. So the slope is lower. So it's going to fill up at a different rate here. Okay, so that's going to be the two parts of that graph. It's going to model those two different situations. For B, so the same thing's going to happen. Our dependent variable is going to be our water level, and the independent variable is going to be time. And so when I graph it, it's going to look like this. So for the blue part, the amount, the speed at which the water level rises at the very beginning, so the very beginning here, is going to be different than the speed at which the water level rises here. Okay, at the end, it's going to be faster at the beginning and slower at the end. Okay, and because of that slope here, it's going to change the whole time. So if I take a look at B here, what ends up happening is then that we end up starting off with, it goes quickly, so the slope is quite high, and then it levels off a bit as we get closer to the top edge of that pool. So once we fill up the blue part, the red part is going to be the same as in A. So it's going to be modeled by a straight line. It's going to be a lower slope than for the blue part, because it's going to slow down. The rate at which the water level is going to rise slows down.